Sault Ste. Marie elementary and high school students recently participated in Hour of Code, which is a citywide event during Computer Science Education Week. Hour of Code is a global event and was promoted here locally by the Sault Ste. Marie Innovation Center. Students from Isabel Fletcher were one of the schools participating in the event.
And that's basically programming, learning how to program, create algorithms for computer programs, realizing that there's more that goes on than just what you see on the screen. The kids on the computer are on a website that has been set up for this, and they're doing some activities where they're using a visual language, and the kids on the not on the computers are creating some algorithms to show that it's not just done on the computer.
Our class is on the computers, doing activities and stacking cups. You have someone telling you how to do it, and then you stack the cups where they say how.
They've really enjoyed it. They're having fun with the computer, and they're playing some different games and making their own set of instructions for that. And the kids not on the computer are actually enjoying it as well because they get to make their friends do things. First, it's a learning opportunity, so they're learning something, and it also promotes the future interest in computer programming and employment.
So Code.org has a number of tutorials that are really essentially games that help the kids learn about coding. And so those games and the tutorials are broken down into different age levels. So depending on how old your students or your child are, you can choose the tutorial that best suits them, and they can have a lot of fun with it. Hour of Code made sure that every student was able to participate even if they didn't necessarily have the resources. So we know that not every school necessarily has computers or those sort of resources on hand, or even, tablets or devices. So if they don't have those resources readily available, what they can do is something Hour of Code calls the offline version, and you could actually do the Hour of Code with no computer, no internet connection at all. And they, as you saw with the students here, with some cups and some papers and some pencils, you can do an offline Hour of Code and still learn coding. Well, the Sault Ste. Marie Innovation Center has a mandate to move forward and grow the science and technology sector locally. And with that in mind, we often see that there is a huge gap between the number of jobs that are available, a lot of jobs in the science and technology fields, but not a lot of applicants or those fulfilling those positions. So if we start young enough and kind of instill that interest in science and technology at an age like elementary school, we may be producing those individuals who could take those jobs in the future.
If you want more information on Hour of Code, you can visit www.code.org. For Go Sault Ste. Marie, I'm David Carlasio.